Hey, girl, how you doing?
What's going on? I'm doing good. I feel good.
I feel good.
Did you work out today?
No,
It's okay.
I haven't worked out in so long. Like literally since we started the fast.
Gosh.
The first week we started the fast, I worked
Yeah.
out, and then after that, I haven't worked out at all.
Okay. But you know what? It's okay to take breaks.
It's okay to take
It's
breaks.
okay. Your body needs rest though.
It's
But then
true.
don't stay in it too long.
You know what? That's a great refrain.
You
I'm
need
resting.
rest. You're resting.
I've taken what
recovery.
the fast is like 21
Rest and
days
recovery.
off, but this many days. But I'm taking it.
It's okay.
Yeah, this is all I got. It's the best.
Because then that bounce back gotta bounce
That's it.
back.
And I'm gonna be doing the what do they call it? Recomp.
What's that? I don't know.
That's
nothing
like
about
when
that.
you like. I think it's hard to recomp. Well, let's be honest. It's hard to recomp if you've been working out for a very long time, like to change like your body composition.
Right.
But
yeah.
I haven't been working out that much where it would be hard for me to
right.
recomp
When we're like,
anyway,
oh, I
but
done
I'm just trying-
plateaued.
exactly,
Like I'm not there yet.
I didn't plateau. I
I'm not there
I
yet.
was just trying to, make an excuse for it. But we are just sitting here chitting and chatting, and I think we got a whole audience.
What's going on, guys?
How y'all doing? How
Welcome
y'all feeling?
back. Did y'all work out today?
Did y'all work out today? Have y'all been taking y'all time?
Did you
out?
move your body? Did you take a time out?
Yeah, that could be a time. You think that could be a time
At
out?
what?
Okay.
Taking walks?
Taking
I'm a walker.
walks.
I'm not walking outside though. I don't like walking outside.
Oh,
But I'm definitely gonna
walking
walk.
outside.
I don't like people looking at me. I feel like Brian's like nobody's looking at you. I feel like when the cars are going by, because I do it. I'm looking. I'm like,
because everyone's not creepy like you.
I am a creep.
I will almost run you over. That's how much I don't see you.
I'm looking.
I am not looking, and
I'm
no
like,
one's
oh my gosh,
looking
they
at
so
you.
out of breath. Like that's how I be looking at it.
Probably never me. I'm not judgmental over on this side of the couch.
Who said I was judging? I'm just I'm observing.
Okay. I don't be observing people. You can be sitting right next to me, and I can tell you what color. My husband tells me you need to pay attention to your surroundings more.
Oh, I'm looking at everything.
Really?
I can do like, what is that? The sketch artist? I can tell what's.
They will be like, what? I'm like, I don't know. Was it a person there? That's like how oblivious I can be sometimes. Like, I don't know.
Anyway, we're talking about
fitness today.
You are now tuned into Time In, Time Out podcast with Kiana and Keena.
Or Keena and Kiana.
It's like a love-hate relationship for me.
Would you really?
What?
So what do you love about it?
The results. I love the way it makes me feel.
You so vain.
I am, but I do love the way it makes me feel. It's like mental health for me. Like that is like my decompression. Yeah. Like forget about the world in that moment. Literally, okay. I love like when you don't feel like working out and you do. It's never a bad workout. Like
it's true. I always say
I'm
the only
so glad
workout
I
you
did
regret
it.
is the one that you didn't do.
Didn't do?
Yeah,
that is so true.
It's so true. All right, so you love it because you like the way you look afterwards. What do you hate about it?
What? To move my body. Like I'm like sweating. I hate to sweat. I'm like, and I'm not a gym person either.
Okay.
Like, because I'll be like, people are looking at me because I'm looking
that
at
makes sense. That makes sense.
So like,
oh my goodness, do y'all know how long people have been debunking the theory that people are looking at you when you're in the
it's
gym?
in my head.
No, because you will be looking at people.
So I'm a people watcher.
Okay, all right.
Naturally.
Yeah.
But I hate like. First of all, I hate just getting up and doing it. Like that takes energy to me. Like, dang, I gotta put on these clothes. I gotta get up. I gotta do the things. And it's like, where am I putting this in my schedule?
I think that goes back to like the whole concept of our time together in our podcast of making the time to fit in your schedule.
Take that time out, sis.
Because you would make the time for your daughter to go to gymnastics or dance or karate or after school program, tutoring, whatever it is that you wanted your kids to do, you will make the time. So you make the time to do what you want to do. Period. Point blank. The end.
Done. And health is wealth, right?
Health is wealth.
Like the older I get, it's like I see how your life,
and
your body tells on you.
You just had a birthday, so happy belated birthday to you, Kiana. Yeah.
But no, like your body tells on itself, right? Like you can almost tell like what kind of lifestyle people live, right? And it's just like you can not necessarily like it's going to tell the whole thing, but it tells a portion of it, right? And it's like I see older people who are really in shape, and I'm like,
it's inspirational.
It really is. And I'm like, I know the quality of their life is good because people their age are having all these ailments. I'm like, I do not want to be like that.
Which sometimes could be natural.
Right. It could be natural, but there's some things that we can do.
Very much, especially like the African American community, right? Whole nother conversation. We not going into health. We more so going into like the whole fitness part.
Right. Just doing what we can.
Yeah.
And
period.
doing like just doing like I always say, like, you just have to move your body. And it doesn't even have to be traditional, right? You don't even need a gym. You can walk outside around the block. You can dance, right? It can be so YouTube has videos, clean the house, like literally just gardening. Like they show so many different things of how to move your body. Right?
I love working out. Like I have always loved working out since like undergraduate. Seriously, that's why I really like fell in love with it. I'm gonna be honest, I love like actually working out, maybe even more or at least comparable to like the results as well.
Yeah.
Because when I work out, I get that immediate like
what is that? Dopamine?
Endorphins.
Like endorphins.
Right?
Endorphins.
It's the happy.
Right. But they say you're happier when you work out.
No, it's true. It's true. Some people, like, I'm a person, like, if I'm stressed, I can work out. My husband is the type person, when he's stressed, he's like, he don't want to work out. But for me, it makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I've done something for myself. Like, I've invested in myself. And then I know I'm not going to say I know that there are going to be benefits, because I feel like sometimes I work out pretty steadily. I don't feel like I look like I work out. Like I don't. I don't look like, you know how you can look at people. I think more so with men.
Oh, for sure.
With men, you can tell like you work out. Well,
they do a jumping jack and it's like,
I know.
Push up. You like,
but with women, I feel like sometimes it's hard to be able to tell if you work out. True. So for me, I don't really
unless you're like bulking.
Unless you're bulking, right? So for me, I don't really work out like, oh, even though I see slight results, but no one's looking at me and saying, oh, like you work out. Like when I go to the doctor and the doctor says to me, it's so funny. He's like, "Oh, Miss Wilson, are you working out?" I'm like, "Excuse you." Like, of course. But like when my husband goes inside of our doctor, as soon as he's gonna be like, "Yeah,"
they're just assuming.
They're like, "Yeah, I see you was in the gym today," and I'm like, that's so unfair. Even though he works out 20 million.
But I think that's always like a disproportionate thing with men and women, right?
True.
It's always like they can stop eating bread and they lose 10 pounds. Like, I'm doing the same thing.
Exactly.
But the way our body is made up is just so different.
And then you consider the fact you start having kids, and baby,
that's a whole different.
It's a whole different world from there.
Yeah.
So for me, working out,
I love that you love that though.
I really do love it. Like I really, really do love it.
I hate it, but I know I have to. That's where I'm at.
And I enjoy all forms of working out. Like you said, you don't like walking. I love walking outside.
No, not outside.
Yeah. Why? Oh, because you don't like.
And then I don't like being cold. And then the sidewalks be all crooked. Like I'm tripping. And now I'm like, they really looking at me now. Like I hate it.
You had your last child, then you lose a lot of weight.
I did.
Working out.
Because that was COVID. So we were taking family walks. And like we walked all through Piscataway. Yeah. And we did do that.
Yeah.
But I had company. I wasn't by myself.
That's true. That's true. Okay. So we said some benefits are like the obvious ones, like the way that you look. Yeah. What would you say some other benefits of working out are?
Well, definitely for my mental health, for sure. Like my body craves it. So like me, I was an athlete, right? So I ran track like in high school.
You still are an athlete.
I am, but don't let my kids tell it.
We did a test a couple of years ago. I'm not a test, competition a couple of years ago. We did the potato sack race. And I thought I was going to beat her because I'm pretty, And afterwards, my husband was laughing. He's like, why would you think you could beat Kiana? Like, her name is up in her high school. Why? I was like, I wasn't thinking, don't let me do it again. Don't let me try it again.
Oh, goodness. So my body craves it, right? Yeah, like, if I don't do it, it's just like, yo, you got to get up, sis. So if I had to rest, when I do rest like that, it's so much like I have to get up because my body can't just sit. Like, it has to do something. Like, so my workouts are not like traditional. Like I'm not a big, I try to incorporate weights, but I do a lot of cardio, which they say you shouldn't, but I try to mix both, right? Like, what is your, like, how do you incorporate?
So I right now I was lifting weights prior to my current like regimen. Well, there is no current regimen right now, right? Only because of the fast. But once the fast is over, I'll go back to. I've been doing like the workout classes. So I've been doing like step classes. I've been doing body works like plus abs. And those classes, let me tell you,
they're
like
hour long. First of all, right?
There are no breaks.
You gotta like take your own water break.
Your own water break, and you be like trying to get back to what I love about those classes, even though I've slept on them for years, is you feel the pressure to not quit and to keep on going.
Yes.
Like if I was working out by myself, I'm 10 minutes into it, I would have been like, I need a break.
Or my sets in between is just mad long.
It's too long. But in that class, it's like
it pushes you.
It pushes you, and then you see how you're getting stronger, and you see how your endurance gets built. And I've seen the most changes in my body from going through these classes than me working out. Like,
right, because you have to try different things, right? And sometimes you go by yourself. You're like, what am I doing today?
Yeah,
like you don't even know where to begin with a workout. Like, so a class is a good thing to start.
And you're supposed to come with me to class. I'm supposed to go with you.
We did Pilates though, guys. We did Pilates, and that was
we're gonna be some Pilates.
I wanted to be like the Pilates girls with all the things. The Starbucks
it's in our future. It's in our future. It is. No, we're kind of waiting for the one closest for us to open. Yeah.
Like I need that. Like you said, it's a motivator for other people. I'm not gonna be the slacker in the class. Like I'm gonna push myself and be like,
we're not gonna do that.
Be dying on it.
Dying and y'all won't even know I'm dying. I'm dying on the inside, but on the outside, I am bending and twisting my body to try to get this position.
So when you do have your workout routine, like where do you fit that in your schedule? Because we be busy. How do you time out for working out?
I guess for me, I've prioritized it to myself, and I think you can attest to this. Once I say it's a priority for me, my family gets in line.
Period. Everyone has to be on board.
And they do though, but I think sometimes we as parents, we as moms, I'm sorry, let me correct that. We act like everything is so impossible. We act like there's no way I can do it because we don't do it.
I gotta go pick this one up, do this.
More than likely, when we ask for help, when we say what we need,
ding, 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 ding,
we get it.
Open your mouth and just
open up your mouth. So that's what I did. I started saying, okay, I'm gonna make sure my responsibilities are done in the house, like, and I'm gonna be out of the house for 90 minutes. And for me, when I wasn't on my fast, I was doing it 5 days a week.
Wow. Yeah. That's so I'm honorable.
Like, it was where a busy part of our day where everyone was home, but I'm like, I'm home at parts of our day where everyone is home. And
you hear that? You got to take time for yourself, and it's not selfish. It's not selfish.
It is not selfish.
And that 90 minutes probably go by so fast. They probably like, oh, you're back already.
Exactly. Now, so I've done it in a way that makes it easier for myself. So I'm making sure like dinner is done before I leave. So when I get back, we're just making plates and we're eating.
Period.
Whatever I need to do.
Because you created a system that works for you.
I have a system. Yeah. And that system helps to ensure that I get where I need to be every day without excuses for what's not getting done. And you know
it's already built into your schedule where it's like, I have no.
That has helped me tremendously with me showing up for myself and with everyone knowing that I'm not going to be there to show up for them in that moment.
Just like you go to work, mom's at work, mom's at the gym.
Yeah, period.
It has to be a lifestyle.
It has to be a lifestyle. But what does it look like for you? How do you
chaos right now? Because it's like I don't have it built in. Like in my perfect world, I would love to be that 5 o'clock. Girly. I'm not a morning person. I like to sleep in. So what's working for me now, I have a hybrid work schedule. So my work from home days, I'm in the gym. Like
I love
I'm working out in the morning.
I love
the days I have to go into the office. It's like it's hit or miss because when I do get up, I feel so productive. Like my day goes so smooth because I done started it intentionally, right? I done moved my body. Now I'm up and it's so good. But there's days I'm like, snooze, I'm not waking up today.
Yeah.
So it's really all over the place right now, but I do try to do at least 3 to 4 times a week. 5 days would be perfect, but 3 to 4, I have to do 3 to 4. So if I miss it during the Monday through Friday, I'm doing Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Same.
Like, you know what I mean?
I've seen her in the gym before.
On Sundays before church. Like, I have to get it in. Like, so I have to do at least 3 to 4 days.
No.
To move my body.
It's true. And I think, I don't know, do you think that working out is important for everyone?
Everybody.
I think it's important for everyone.
Everybody.
So I just want
for your health, for your mental health, literally everything.
And it doesn't have to be in the gym. It doesn't have to be weights. It doesn't.
It don't even have to be for 30 minutes. It could be. They say 5 minutes is better than none.
Move your
10
body.
minutes is better than just move your body. Even the people in the nursing homes be doing their little exercises.
I don't care how old you are. There are water aerobics. There are so many different things that you can do to make sure that you
pickleball, tennis, like all the things.
Yeah, we got to be outside.
We got to be outside. I want the little skirt.
I know she loves the outfits. Me too. They're so cute. They're so cute. But I think it's important for us to be as great as a steward of our bodies as we can.
It's important.
Obviously, what we put in our bodies, because obviously they say your diet 80%. You know,
you can't out exercise a balanced diet,
but we gonna try. But I just think that it's balanced. But I think it's so important. Another thing that I was gonna say is while we are trying to, be in the gym, be healthy, try to perfect the body that we have, I think it's also important for us to be able to accept the bodies that we have, right? Yeah,
I think that's big.
It's huge.
Because we live in a society of comparison, right? Yeah. Social media, everything is perfect. Yeah. And boom, 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 boom. But we have to give ourselves grace.
We have to give ourselves grace.
This woman body, you're going to get a woman body. I've been like, oh, I'm be skinny the rest of my life.
Yeah.
That metabolism slows down. You start having kids. Yeah. It just, your body composition changes, right?
We go through. Right now I'm experiencing perimenopause, right? Which is a whole another thing we could talk about another time. But I think, like you said, it's important for us, while we could work to like perfect or maybe tweak or fix things, for us to accept the bodies that we have. Like cellulite is a part of a woman's body. Stretch marks, hip dips, or big hips, small hips, big butt, small hips, big boobs, small boobs. All of that is a part of our bodies that we just need to like accept and embrace, as we are still on a journey to make sure that we're healthy.
We're our own worst critics sometimes.
We
right?
are. It's awful.
So bad. Or you ever look at a picture where you thought you were big and then you're like, says that you look so good.
It's like that. That really is has been very helpful for me.
That's what I'm saying. So you're not as bad as you think you
are.
I'm
not. Right? Or like even when you beat yourself up, you pick apart. You know what I mean? And it's just like, why are we that way?
Why are we that way, right?
I feel like having a daughter or having daughters have definitely helped me with that. Like, and just seeing sometimes like how critical like girls could be. And I'm looking at them through my lens and I'm like, you're perfect. You're beautiful. What? You know what I mean? And I'm like, even other women.
I'm the biggest cheerleader. Like, yo,
but you're like, but it's almost like it's good for you, but it's not good for me. No, it really is good. Like, or what are you comparing? What are you comparing yourself to?
Unrealistic things.
Photoshopped and all these edits, filters, etc. And it's just like,
I guess it's a work in progress too, right? Because it's not always like that. But I think the older you get, you're like, listen, this is what I got, and I'm gonna love to embrace this.
I'm gonna love to embrace it. Yeah. But if there is something that I can do in the gym, baby, I'm gonna do it.
All right, we're gonna try all the things.
I'm gonna try all the things.
So, are you a supplements girly? Let's talk about that, right?
I am a supplements girly. Basically, there are some supplements I take when I know why I'm taking them, and then sometimes I'm just taking them because everybody's taking them. Just to be honest. So for me, like I take, like creatine. Okay. I take BCAA.
I don't even know what none of that stuff
I take, is. I'm big on my protein right now. We're in the middle of fast, but once the fast over, I'll be big on my protein. I'm going to be taking like fish. I take fish oil. There are
so do you feel the benefits like when you take it and you don't take it?
Yes.
Really?
I feel the benefits. The most I guess beneficial things I experience is like my endurance, my recovery, and then my gains. Period. Like seriously, it makes a difference, and I
might have to try some of that. Stuff. I don't take no.
Your husband, I see that stuff,
all that stuff, but I'm like
you don't even gotta do nothing different. Just jump on. I was looking at, I'm like, you have everything.
I don't need none of that. I just take my little protein drink, and that's it.
No, it's a big difference. I think creatine is something. I'm not encouraging anybody to do it because I don't know what everybody's
story is. Talk to your doctor.
Absolutely.
I don't know, but I'm curious.
I'm curious. Is like really big, and L-glutamine is another one. There's another one that I take too that's really
maybe because I'm cheap. I'm not going in GNC. That stuff is expensive.
When I say expensive, what I spend when I go into the store to get our supplements, and I even be saying to my husband, like, how many scoops did you put in there? Because
why is it empty already?
Yes, literally, I'd be like that. He's like, get out of here with that. I'm like,
so you got a budget. It sounds like you got a budget for supplements.
No, you do.
Really?
It's a bill.
So it's almost like grocery bill. Like I need groceries and I need supplements.
It's true.
Okay, I'm not there yet.
No, you're there. Your husband's there. So all you gotta do is dip in his.
I'm gonna be mad now if I start seeing.
No, it's true. It's true. But I do think it makes a difference. But I think just like when you first start in, if you can do it, do it because it's
I'm gonna try. Maybe they have free samples.
I never seen them. They be having sales like buy one get one, but it still be like.
But it's almost I feel like hair products. I'm gonna be mad. It's like when you buy a new hair product and it don't work. Like I'm gonna be mad.
No. There are some like supplements where there is like scientific evidence that it really works, and then there are some where they're like it's not just enough studies on it.
It's not fancy vitamins,
huh?
Fancy vitamins. That's what that sounds like.
I don't know. Each their own.
Right. I'm just ignorant. I really don't know nothing about supplements.
No, I think they are absolutely like a game changer. Okay. But again, I think to each his own. Yeah. I'm not encouraging nobody to do it. Consult your doctor, your personal trainer.
Get somebody else to do it.
Get somebody else to do it. But I'm just saying, as for me and my house, we are supplement people.
Well, y'all look good. So I'll take your word for it.
We appreciate it.
I know you're taking a break right now, which is a part of working out, right? You need recovery and rest to let your muscles like build back up. And what does that look like when you come back to the
When I go back, I'm going back hard. Okay. Seriously, when I go back, like what I'm most concerned about, like with this break, is that I've broken like my discipline because I was doing so good. Yeah. But I gotta know, like we about to be going. It's about to get ready.
But it's muscle memory, sis. It's true. Like you know what I mean. Your body's gonna be like, oh, okay, we back.
It's true.
And you know what? I love when I'm sore. Like I'm like I did something and it feels good. Sore.
That's why I like supplements because it helps with like the sore, and that's why I stretch.
See, I'm old school. Like drink some pickle juice, eat some tuna fish. That's what athletes do.
I mean, you know. So pickle juice,
for cramps, all the things.
I have high blood pressure. Alert! I don't know how the pickle juice is going to work for me.
What they call it, the lactic acid. It breaks it down. I'm telling you, it's science. Yes.
Okay, that's so cool. I don't like being sore because it affects my workout.
Tuna fish.
I can't really go hard if I'm sore.
I love that.
How do you work out after that?
Like if I do an intense leg day, I can't do legs again, obviously. Exactly. But I love that. It makes me feel good. Like, okay, it worked.
I like it. Like when I'm doing it, it has created like that burn feels good.
It feels good.
In some places, like in my arms, it just hurts.
Like when you feel like I can't lift my arms.
Okay, I also got big arms. I think I told you that before. I got some big arms, but I accept that I got big arms. I had my whole life. I'm going to have them. But my legs are like a lot stronger than my arms. So when I'm doing my legs and I feel like burn, I'm like, ooh, that feels so good.
Okay, that makes sense.
But my arms, I'm like, they're going to fall off. I got no more. Give me a lighter weight. I'm done. Yeah. Even when I'm lifting nothing, it just be hurting. Yeah.
But like I said, you find what works for you. But just try to incorporate something. Like this is your reminder and your little encouragement to like get up and move.
Yes. Could you make that vow to yourself? Like I said, I don't care how old you are. Obviously we are all at like different phases, you know, whether you may have had an injury or maybe you might not be as mobile as the next person. But move your body as best as you can.
Yeah, that's
like you said, we're having this conversation.
Just a little something. 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Then 10 minutes. Like it don't have to be nothing crazy. Like I'm a gym rat. No, it could be literally just walking.
It's true.
It could just be like moving your arms. It could be something simple.
And who are we talking to? We talking to you. You know you feel bad. You know you're like,
she's talking to me.
Start today. Yeah. What better time than the present
right
day?
Now? But I'm so glad y'all timed out with us today.
So glad you guys
are building community here, and I'm feeling the love. Like I love it.
The love too. Yes. I feel the energy, and we thank you guys again so much for joining us for our 4th episode. What is that? She's always gonna y'all gonna learn. She's always gonna throw.
I'm gonna do something, y'all.
She's gonna throw some.
So stay tuned. Like, what's she gonna throw up next?
And then also, as we are trying to figure out what she's gonna throw up next, tell us what you guys would like to hear.
What do y'all want to talk about?
Put it down in the chat.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget, y'all.
Please don't forget those things. But nothing. is off of the table.
Nothing.
We want to talk about everything that we're feeling, right?
Hard stuff, good stuff, all the things.
Good stuff. Yeah. It's so true. We don't want to
uncomfortable conversations.
You ready for the uncomfortable conversations?
We gotta rip the Band-Aid off.
Rip off the Band-Aid. That's what we want through this podcast. We want to be real. We want to be raw. You know what I mean? We want to talk about the things
grow, right?
And no one's talking about exactly. And I think having these open discussions, it gets us to think about it, and it furthermore gets us to act on the things that we have thought about, that we've talked about.
Period.
That's it. So thank you guys again for joining us. We can't wait to see you next time. Until then, time back in.
All right, Coach, put me in. Bye. All right.